Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the reading, with some guidance for this time during lockdown. So I'm just going to wait for people to come on and then go into what I feel is needed today. So just wait. Where is everybody? I know it's late. I've got tied up today. So yes, people coming on there. So can you just let me know that you're there, please? Hi, Sally. Hi, Deborah in New Jersey. Hello to New Jersey. For those that didn't see yesterday's video, I have actually started a group on Facebook called the Love Buddha Lounge. So I will actually be posting more. These videos are very personal. There's a lot of chats going on in them and everything. And I know that a lot of people on YouTube don't like that so much. So if you could, or if you want to, you can join me on Love Buddha Lounge on Facebook. I'm going to put the link on there. Hi, Monique, Tanya, and Hendrix and all. I'm just going to find the proper link and then I will put that. I will put that on, and then I'm spending a lot more time on there, and I would love it if you could all join me as well. So I'm putting the link on there. The little wheel of death is spinning here. I hope you're all still there. Are you all still there? Yeah. I'm just putting the link on. You like the Facebook group, Sarah? Yeah, I just made it yesterday, and it's amazing, the energy in it. I'm so pleased for it. It's really positive. So yeah, I'm not on Facebook. Does that mean you're leaving YouTube? No, I'm not leaving YouTube. I'll still be coming on here, but the chats and everything, I'm going to keep it a little bit short. I don't know. I'm trying to do what is best, because I know on YouTube a lot of times, people want to come on, they want to hear tarot messages or something like that. And I feel at the moment this is more of a collective thing than a personal thing. So yeah, you got the notification, Terry. Great. And please invite your friends to it and everything. It's a really nice group, a lovely group of people. And I'm going to be going straight on there after I come off here, but I got tied up today. And yeah, I get the knobheads on YouTube. Exactly. You put it exactly how I was trying not to put it, Jacqueline. I just found the Facebook group great. It's really nice. There's a lot of people that watch on here, as well as some other people. There's some very powerful spiritual people on there as well. So I'm going to speak to them and see if they can, put a little bit of wisdom on there as well. Just it's a place, it's a lounge. The world is going crazy at the moment. We're all involved in it, and it's just a place where you can, where you can just, take your shoes off, put your slippers on, go in there and know that it's a place away from the craziness. Now, that is not dismissing it. Anybody that watches these knows that I don't just dismiss, what's going on, but we all need that little place to just go, be heard, feel connected, especially those of us who are feeling isolated at the moment. So that's why I've set that up. Okay, so I'm going to keep mentioning on here because, like I say, there's going to be a lot more going on there, and everybody is there free to join it. Okay, so I've been putting quotes on my Facebook, hoping they will be helping and lifting others. Yeah, this is it. And always remember, somebody, there's quite a lot of people posting on it, and I have had to put a rule. I don't like rules of just 2 posts per day if we're putting memes and things on, because I believe in quality rather than quantity. And I feel whatever we're doing in this moment, we're really having to stop and think about a lot of things. But at this moment, we need to look at the intent that we have behind it. If you're posting a meme just saying, yeah, think positive, blah, blah, blah. If you haven't got that intent, or you're not thinking positive when you post it, then it disappears in the ether. Last night, I took the time, I did post it on the Facebook group. I took the time to watch the Celestine Prophecy again. It's a long, long time since I watched it, but I was called to watch it yesterday and I sat and watched it, and it is so of these times, so of these times. So if anybody wants the link, I can post the link on here. God, I should have had all this sorted, but like I say, I just, you know me, I wing it. I sit down and see what happens. So here, right, I'm going to go onto that one. And then, oh God, that's a big link. Right, okay, because it's a Facebook link. I don't want the Facebook link. There, that's the link I want. Please bear with me. Right, okay, so where are we? Facebook, right, okay, sorry. So there is a link to the movie, and it's the Celestine Prophecy. The book was given to me by one of my most valuable teachers when I first met him, and I was just starting out on my journey, and I was a bit clueless and stuff like that. You know, I knew there was something, but I didn't know what. And he was an amazing guy. And as I was leaving after meeting him that day, he handed me the book, The Celestine Prophecy, and he said, "Enjoy your journey." And, you know, it was the start. It made so much make sense. And as I say, I feel it is very, very of this time. You know, if we all get back and remember, I will do a video on it one day. But yeah, if you want to watch it, if you want to have a bit of an understanding about the shift that we're going on, then that says a lot. It's not the best movie. It's a bit of a hallmark the way it's videoed. I don't think it's ever going to win any Oscars. But the message is very, very clear, and it explains a lot about energy and a lot about where we have to get to as in person and as humanity as well. Okay, so yeah, you really enjoyed the book. Life-changing, I believe. You know, so many people, it has changed their lives. So just before I start, how is everybody doing? How is everybody feeling now? I know throughout different places in the world, we're kind of ahead or below. I mean, we're 11 days in lockdown now, you know. It's like, yeah, when is this going to stop? I feel 9 weeks. This is what I'm getting. But yeah, I feel 9 weeks. There's going to be a shift in 9 weeks, and I feel we just need to kind of get on with it. You know, this is it now. It's like, you know, chicken lick in the sky is not falling in, but you know, we have got to stay positive here. You know, this is what we've got to do. Like I say, that is not dismissing. I am not in any way spiritual bypassing, because I feel that is as dangerous as going into the, you know, into the dark and down the rabbit holes of everything, you know. But it's just about staying present every day, you know, witnessing our fears, like I keep saying, because they're coming up as well. You know, and yeah, just being present, bringing us back into alignment. Yeah, Trump wants everything back to normal by April the 20th. Having a laugh. He's having a laugh. It's not funny, isn't he? You know, he's yeah, very bizarre man. Have you ever listened to the Russell Brand, where he's talking to Gabo Mate about Donald Trump? Very, very interesting. And Gabo Mate is my, like, honestly, I was watching a thing the other night with him and Russell Brand, and everybody knows that I like love Russell Brand, like completely. But yeah, this Gabo Mate, there's something, I'm like fascinated by this guy. You know, I think it's his brain, you know, it's his brain, it's the tone of his voice, the compassion that he has. It's like I've got a big crush on Gabo Mate. I have a bit of emotion the past few days again now, and being patient. Yeah, you know, emotions are going to come up. This is what I said in the video yesterday, you know, and these next 2 weeks as well with this Aries moon, it's going to show us our dark side. It's going to show us our shadow side, but we need to be brave enough to face it. Okay, this is what it's about. The sooner we face our own darkness, the sooner it's going to get lighter. And the same with humanity, the sooner we realize what our own darkness is and what our shadow side of that is, the sooner we can start to correct it. Okay, so whatever is happening on a personal level, if you imagine this is what's happening on a global level as well. Still free movement here. I'll just go for walks on the beach and get some good sea air in my lungs. This will be a time for reflection and relaxation. Take care, everyone. Yeah. I'm really missing the beach. I'm really, really missing the beach. It's so bizarre that, when you can't go there, little things you take for granted. Although I love it, I can't go there. So please give the beach my love, Diane. Sherry thoughts, and I love Russell. Yeah, I love Russell. He's amazing. My daughter met him once and he hugged her and he came back and I said, oh God, what did he smell like? I've got this thing about smells. I'm a proper weirdo, like a really, really weirdo. And she said, oh, Mom, it was amazing. He smelled like Petunian Revolution. I thought that was great. Yeah, as long as there's a light shining. Yeah, and there always will be. I keep getting that song a lot. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. That is playing in my head quite a lot. And what was been really funny as well is my daughter is helping me with the Facebook group. I've put it on there if anybody wants to watch it. It's Love Buddha Lounge. See if I can copy it again. And yeah, I mean, my daughter is very open and very psychic, and she's never wanted to use it. Although certain times in our life, it's came up and she's trusted it, and that's how she's here today, thankfully. But yeah, she's starting to. She's really starting to open, but they're working with songs with her, like what they do with me. And she's just been on. She's like, Mom, this is crazy. I just got this song in my head and it started playing so loudly. And then when I've looked at the words, they're so apt. And I'm like, there you go, you little witch. This is it. Your time you're starting. So I've been posting a lot of music on my Facebook page. Yeah, music is what is going to get us through. If you think, I mean, even indigenous tribes, our ancestors, whatever, we all made music at whatever time. We either made it, we listened to it, we played it. Music it's what helps us to remember. It's what takes us to that special place. It's our escape, it's our solace, it's our nourishment. Music is everything, it really is. Music is love. Yeah, music is love. They just said to me, music is love. Hi, Magic. So, right, I'm going to get on with what I want to do today. I'm going to pull a card, actually, first of all. I'm just going to pull one of these universal love cards and see what comes up with this. And then today it's a little bit guided. Stuff that I use to get me through, stuff that I have used within the past and within the present, because what I'm realizing is this is really showing me how this is really showing me that I am having to use all of my spiritual tools and things like that I've learned over the years to keep myself in this alignment, so it's a real wake up for me as well, so yeah, and I just want to share. There's a link, Jacqueline. Can anybody see the link and send it to Jacqueline, please? Right, okay. Right, beautiful card here. I'm just going to see if I can find that link again. And right, if I can, see if this works, please. And I will keep on posting. Oh, I've just pressed delete instead. So here you go. See if that one works, please. Supposed to be ironing, but sod that, got plenty of time for that. Yeah, the beauty of over here is I don't even own an iron. I haven't owned an iron since I came over here, So yeah, It's amazing. I love it because I used to hate ironing. My mum used to iron when she was stressed. She would take people's ironing in not for payment, just because it was she used to love it. And the house always smelt of spray on starch as well, you know. But yeah, she loved ironing. Weirdo. No, I don't like it. So right, the card that I've just picked here is such a beautiful card, and it says meditation. So I'm going to read what this one says, and then I'm going to go into the little tools that help me to get through this. So this says, your soul is yearning to communicate with you, so sit quietly and listen. Let the light of your soul fill your heart and mind. Listen to the guidance that comes from within. Pay attention to your inner world and don't be distracted by what is going on outside of you all. All you need is inside of you and not outside of you. The outer world is full of distractions and illusions. In your inner world resides the truth. If you're struggling to find an answer or a solution to something, then still your mind through meditation, and soon all will become clear. Close your eyes, press your fingertips together, breathe slowly, and watch your thoughts come and go, like clouds drifting across the sky. Step back from your mind and observe its patterns and its repetitions. Who is the driver? Who is the watcher? Just breathe. And wow, I feel that is so apt for what's currently going on, especially those that, when I've just said there about the Celestine prophecy as well, you know, they speak of that within this. And this is a time, like I say, when we can't go outward, we need to go inward. This is what we are being called to do. You know, it's a crazy time, but we are really being called to go inside of us. You know, this is where our answers lie. This is where every single answer that we're looking for currently lies inside of us. Okay. And this is what we're being forced to do. It's like I say, Mother Nature has decided that, sick of waiting for us to do it, you know, kind of plunging us inside, you know. And this is where you're going to get your answers, you know, when you turn your mind off and allow your soul to speak and listen as well. And what's been beautiful today, just before I start this, is my daughter put a post on the Facebook group today saying, what 3 things are you grateful for this morning? And the fact that so many people wrote on it, one of the things that they were grateful for was listening to the birds. Now, this is something that maybe 3-4 weeks ago, people wouldn't have even mentioned that. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel the birds are singing a lot sweeter at the moment, the song that they're singing. It's like they have a captive audience kind of thing, you know, and they're really singing louder and sweeter than ever before. Okay, so just listen. This is what I feel we're going to do. Just listen. Them links don't work, do they not? Hold on, I'll try it again. Yeah, we need to listen. Yeah. Hold on, I'm going to try this one, see, and if not, then hold on. Try that one, please. Could somebody try that? Yeah. Does that one work? If not, I will put it straight away as soon as this video ends. I will put it in the little arrow drop down, what you call it, the details, the description. That one works. Right, okay, so that's the one I'll keep posting. Right, okay, so yeah, this is it. It's time to listen, okay? Listen to your soul as well. You know, that's what is most important. I don't know what Hendrix is doing there. He's really, yeah, he's such a weird dog at the moment. Cool. Someone said they are up earlier and singing. Yeah, less pollution. Exactly. This is it. So we've got to see, you know, whenever there's darkness, there's light. This is the duality of the world. You know, there's beauty coming through this. And like I say, the birds singing, you know, when you hear them, it's just such a beautiful, beautiful sound, you know, and they don't ask for anything in return. They just sing, you know, and this is what we should all do. So, Right, so what I want to talk about today, just briefly, and then, like I say, I will go and I'm going to do a video on the Facebook group as well, is we are currently experiencing the shift that has taken us into the Aquarian age. I know I've mentioned this and I don't want to go too deep into it, okay? But the Aquarian age, if we look at the Yogi Bhajan, this is somebody who I've followed for a lot of years. And, you know, one of his quotes was, "In this time, Piscean values are given way to Aquarian values. The difference between the two is very simple. Piscean values work from the ego, creating boundaries. Aquarian values have no boundaries, they are infinite. Aquarian consciousness takes you inside your soul so that you can relate to the soul in all." And this is what the Aquarian age is about, right? It's all about how we're changing from the what's in it for me. You know, there's a global shift and it happens about once every 2,000 years, you know. So this is what we're currently experiencing. You know, yes, there's going to be chaos and destruction and anything, but if you look back through history, this has always happened before kind of a revolutionary time. You know, visionaries seen it, you know, they spoke about it. You know, there's been people speaking about this time for so long that this is going to happen. So the Yogi Bhajan spoke a lot. This is where Kundalini yoga come from. You know, he brought Kundalini yoga to the West. And you know, this is where his teachings kind of worked on about what we're going to do in this time, you know. And it's like, yeah, the hippies knew. the hippies knew for once. So the 5 sutras for this Aquarian age, he believes, you know, a sutra is like it's a spiritual concept. It's almost like a sorry, I'll wait and finish this. Can you hear the blender? They'll be making something there. It's almost like a mantra or something like that. You know, they can allow sacred teachings to be performed in almost like Bitly. They're showing me there, you know, Bitly, where you shorten the link. This is what like kind of a sutra is. I love that. Sutras are just Bitlys. So the first one for these times is the 5 sutras for the Aquarian age is recognize that the other person is you. So the Yogi Bhajan says that we can only truly see ourselves reflected in another person. If we admire qualities in another, we are only seeing them same qualities in ourselves. These qualities may not yet be developed or expressed. On the flip side, if we see qualities that we dislike in another, again, we are only seeing ourselves and perhaps a disowned part that we call our shadow. The more we identify with our ego, the more judgmental we will be towards others, and the more we will project our own personality traits onto them. In the age of Aquarius, the age of enlightenment, we are being called to take full responsibility for our experiences and to live the truth. We are all one. The reflection that comes with this is just for one day, own everything, good and bad, that you see in another and you see in yourself. So this is it. It's own it, you know, own it, own your shadow side, own your good side, you know. You're not listening to his teaching. He was all shadow. He wasn't all shadow. Nobody is all shadow. If you not listening to his teachings, Kim, then I suggest you click off this now, because this is what I'm talking about today. You know, I'm talking about these 5 sutras. So I'm sorry about that, you know, but this is it. This is exactly what I'm saying. Own everything, good or bad, that you see in another person or see in yourself, you know. So this is the first one. Recognize that the other person is you. The second one is, when the time is on, you start and the pressure will be off. The way we perceive time is an illusion. There is no past and no future, only the present, the now. Time is only consciousness moving. This expansion of consciousness is pressurizing you to change, to grow and evolve on your soul's journey. It is foolish to hold back this process with procrastination. In truth, we all know within our deepest selves that changes need to be made. Worry and stress about what if scenarios will only lead to more suffering and paralysis. This is the mind's play, and you'll end up like a dog chasing its tail. The reflection with this is the universal is change. Change is constant, so why not embrace it? Hello. Do you want to say hello?
I can say it.
Come on.
Like this.
Come on, just say hello. You're on YouTube. Hey.
Good afternoon.
We'll,
Namaste, blessings for everybody.
we'll get you with your guitar on one day. Thanks, Chris. Sorry about that. Yeah, so the universe has changed. Change is constant, so why not embrace it? It's time for you to make changes in your life. Take the first step, no matter how small, and you will feel the pressure immediately start to ease up. This will give you the momentum to keep changing and growing. So this again, one of them shouted, "Cutie, Chris." So, this is it. Change is constant here. This is what's happening. And the more we try and resist this, and the more we try and resist the work that we are being called to do, this inner work and everything like that, the harder it is going to be for us. Okay. So it's time to, when the time is on, you start and the pressure will be off. So, just today, look at, right, okay, what do I do? Or what part of me do I not like? Do I try and shy away from? What part of me really needs a little bit of attention? Where do I need to give myself an MOT and give myself a service? And be honest with yourself. Like I say, like the first one, own it. It's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's just there's a part of you that may not be evolved. The reason it's not evolved is because you're trying to push it away all the time. You're not giving it the space and time and attention that is needed, So this is it, when the pressure is on you, start, and the pressure will be off. And at this moment, the pressure is on us to do the work. And there's no procrastination because we have all the time in the world. So the third one is vibrate the cosmos, and the cosmos shall clear the path. All of the universe is a vibration of energy. We are either vibrating in harmony or disharmony with the universe. We vibrate frequency through our thoughts, words, actions, emotions, and feelings. What we put out into the universe, we receive back like a boomerang. When life seems to be continually placing blocks along your path and nothing seems to be moving, it may be shown that you are not vibrating in harmony with the universe. To vibrate with the universe is to vibrate the higher frequencies of love, compassion, and kindness. One of the best ways to be in the flow of the cosmos is through yoga, meditation, mantra chanting, sacred sounds, music, anything that will attune you to the sound of the universe. So your reflection with this is, are you in the creative flow of the universe today? Do you feel that something isn't moving in your life? Shift your frequency of your thoughts and be more aligned. Bring in the higher frequency energy and then watch your path clear. So this is it. If we're constantly coming up with blocks, right? Okay, why does this keep happening to me? Why does this keep happening to me? Why does this keep happening to me? Because you're not learning the lesson. You're still doing it the same way as you did. And that is not the way to do it. As I say all the time, we create our future. We create our life. So whatever we're not doing or whatever we are doing, if it's not creating the life we want, then there is something wrong. It's not about externals where we need to look. It's internal where we need to look. We need to look at, okay, what am I doing wrong here? Or what am I doing? Where is my true intent? Am I not vibrating in the best possible way that I can? Is the vibration of this frequency that I'm sending out, is it not aligned with the universe or with my wants and needs? Because that's when it will come back to us, so we get what we send out. This is what happens, our thoughts become things. And this is how people can create amazingly beautiful lives. And this is how other people live in pain. Because if you're coming from that vibration of lack and pain and want and greed and need like that, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get more lack. Okay, if you in this moment in time, if we look at the world and go, yeah, the world is a shitstorm. Do you know what I mean? And we can't dress it up in any other way. But if we can say, okay, I can't control that, but I can control me. How do I look at this and see a positive in it? You know, how do I look at this and see this as, wow, this has given me a chance to do what I've always wanted to do. This has given me more time to spend with my family. This has given me more time to, you know, to be with myself and to to know myself. You know, a majority of people, when I do readings with them, you know, a lot of my readings are revolving around relationships. But the thing is, people go into a relationship to try and give them this feeling of happiness or this feeling of wholeness, when another person can never do that. It needs to come from within. You know, it needs to. And then what happens is this person then doesn't make them whole, and then they fall apart again. You know, so this is it. It's finding this wholeness within yourself, and then that is what you will attract. Because what happens a lot of times, people are connected through trauma. You know, they recognize a void in the other person, and it's like, right, okay, they're familiar. You know, because we're attracting people with the same wounds as what we are. You know, so we need to heal ourselves, and then we need to go into relationships, and then we need to attract exactly the same back. You know, we've all got work to do. You know, we've all got work to do. It doesn't matter who we are. We all have work to do, but recognizing that we have work to do is one of the most important things. Like I say, today, own it. Own everything about you. One of my friends who really, really pushed me without pushing me. I was like, I don't like you. You like make me feel uncomfortable. And he said, why? I just mirror you, Tanya. I'm just a mirror, you know. And what he always says to me, own it. Own it, Tanya. You know, all the time I'll say, oh, I'm sorry, own it. It makes me laugh. So yes, so that is the other one. Vibrate with the cosmos, and the cosmos shall clear your path. So remember your vibration. If something tends to go wrong for you, look at, how did this go wrong? What did I do? Where did this timeline come from? Where did the vibration go off here? The fourth one is, there is a way through every block. It is guaranteed that challenges come into your life for your spiritual growth and healing. No one is exempt. In fact, the day you have no challenges is the day that you are dead. Every challenge, no matter how great or small, has a solution or a way through. The solution, however, doesn't come from the rational or logical mind. A pros and cons list will not work. The solution will come bubbling to the surface through your intuition. How do you know the difference between intuition and thoughts of the mind? Intuition is neutral in energy. There's no judgment, no shoulds, no fear. Intuition is the creative energy. It's like a small, soft voice in your ear. So the reflection with this is, as you face a challenge in your life, take a moment and remember that there is a way through every block. Breathe long and deep for a few minutes and wait for the answer to come. Start acting from your intuition and trust that you will be guided to the next best steps for you. So this is so right of what's going on at this moment. So right. You know, we need to take that time to just stop. I mean, do it now. You know, people, whatever anxiety you have at this moment, stop. Take a big, deep breath through your nose, okay? Hold it. And then let it all out through your mouth. Right out, like. Do it again 3 times. Right, how does that feel now? I don't know about you, but whenever I do that, things seem quieter around me. Things soften, you know? I feel softer. Does anybody else get that? Yes? No? Is there anybody there? I don't know if this is still on. Peaceful, yeah. It brings us back to peace because it takes us out our head. When we're focusing on our breath, we're not focusing on the mind. We're not focusing on our ego. So yeah, you feel calmer. You feel more peaceful. Yes, things feel softer, you know? And that's all we've got to do. At any time of the day, we can go into that. How long did it take? 3 seconds. You can do it standing in a queue. You know, you could be in a queue waiting to buy something now, 6 foot away from somebody, and you're feeling the collective panic and the collective nervousness and the collective fear. And in that time when you're standing, you do that breathing, and it will take you back into your center. Simple, you know. That is a simple tool that you can use at any time in your life, no matter what challenges are there. It's all about the breath. Okay. And this, they're saying to me there, and I don't know how controversial this is, and they work with me in funny ways, but you know, what is being taken away from people with this? It's the breath. Okay. And what they're saying there is nobody was noticing their breath. People were taking it for granted. This is why the chest, this is why it's hit the breath with people. You know, if you think breath is so important, as soon as we enter this world, the first thing we do, we take a massive deep breath. And as we leave this world, we take our last breath. And think about the times we breathe in between that. Think about the times we actually stop and tune in and go, am I breathing right? Am I taking time to take all that goodness of the air in, you know? And in some places, the air was that bad that we didn't want to do it. We shut down like that. But by breathing, when we take that deep breath, our shoulders drop, the tension goes, and our heart opens. Okay? So that's it. You know, it's wow. Yeah. Thank you for that, Spirit. So this is it. Okay. There is a way through every block. So when we're feeling challenged, just breathe, you know, and in that moment as well, we are more connected to Spirit. So in that moment, when our head is turned off because we're focused on our breath, this is when our intuition can go, hi, I've got something to say as well. Okay. Fifth and final one is understand through compassion, or you will misunderstand the times. In the Aquarian age, the age of enlightenment, we are being called to move out of the Piscean motto, what's in it for me, and into the Aquarian motto, how can my actions benefit the whole? Compassion is learning and acting from the heart. If we choose to go into judgment or look away from the suffering of our fellow human beings, we are misunderstanding the times. It is only the ego and mind that keep us separate from one another and in denial of the truth. The Aquarian age is recognizing that we are one human tribe on planet Earth, all of us brothers and sisters connected by one spirit. We are here on this planet to serve, to uplift, and to help one another. So the reflection that comes with this is keep your heart open today as you approach people and challenges. Resist the urge to go into the mind and ego and become separate. Remember to look into the eyes of others to see the same light that lives in us all. And this is honestly, I nearly cried there. I nearly cried. I nearly cried there. Because this is it. I've just had a conversation before I came on here with my daughter about the eyes. And she said she's just been up to the supermarket. And, you know, she said, it's so weird. Everybody has the masks on and everything. And I said, yeah, but, you know, did you smile at them? And she was like, well, you know, you can't see that. And I said, but when you smile, even with that mask on, you can still see if somebody's eyes are smiling. And the eyes are at the windows to our soul. Okay? And they are. And this is where whenever I meet somebody in person, and many of them don't know that I do it, but I look them straight in the eye and I say in my head, namaste. Now, namaste has been used to death, but I truly believe it. It's my soul recognizes your soul. I honor your soul. You know, that's basically the translation of it. But this is it. You know, our eyes can say so much. And my daughter actually then said that she was going to do a project. She's going to do an art project. So if you want to be involved in that as well, you know, that would be amazing, you know. So we want people from all over the world. But what she wants to do is she wants people from all over to send a selfie, just like a head selfie with either their mask on or whatever they're using, a scarf or whatever they're using to go out. But she wants them to have something really, really beautiful so that they can take that picture and have it in their eyes as well, you know? So it's like my eyes are still smiling, and that is what she wants to do as a piece of art. So I loved the idea of that. And if anybody would like to participate in that, please email a photo, a selfie with your name and where you're from. And you can even put the beautiful thing that you're thinking of as well to info@lovebuddhatarot.com. And I wasn't even expecting that, but there you go. This is the way spirit works. You know, how about coming on here today and being part of a creative project? You know, this is it. It's about creation, you know, and this is it when we're vibrating on that right cosmos, you know, vibrating with the cosmos. This is when things start to happen and doors start to open. Okay. So this is the beauty of this world. You know, even though there's this shitstorm, you know, that's there, which has been caused through man, you know, but when we go back into the spirit of people, the spirit of the world, the true spirit of it, you know, it's so fucking beautiful. So beautiful. So the 5 sutras of the Aquarian age. Recognize the other person is you. There is a way through every block. When the time is on you, start and the pressure will be off. Understand through compassion or you will misunderstand the times, and vibrate the cosmos and the cosmos shall clear your path. So there you go. So, wow, I feel so light. I don't know, you know, maybe it's stir crazy. Anybody seen The Shining? It's one of my favorite movies, and it's like, yeah, am I like that? But yeah, I hope that's helped today in a little way. And that is just, like I say, it's not my teachings, but it's what I worked with, you know. Yes, I know there's people, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on about the Yogi Bhajan at the moment or whatever, but at the end of the day, you know, that his teachings have helped thousands and millions of people, and his teachings helped me so much within my life. So, you know, whatever he done, that was what he was here to do, you know, and you know, he fulfilled his promise with that, or fulfilled his contract. But you know, his teachings, you know, are massively beneficial, I feel. Okay, so he even said, don't follow me, follow my teachings. So, you know, there you go. So the more we come together with love, the more we shift the devil energy. Yeah, but I don't think it's devil. I mean, I think a lot of people have a different view of the devil. You know, I mean, if you look in tarot and you look at the devil card there, the devil never asks for our power. We give it to the devil, you know. And I once got a vision. It was really, really strange. And it was the devil. And he was like sitting crying. And he was like, why does nobody want to be my friend? You know, I'm lonely. It's like, oh, poor guy, I'll be your friend. Come on, let's dance with me. You know, I've danced with the devil on many an occasion. So yeah, thank you for sharing with us every day. Thank you for being here every day. I mean, like I say, I know YouTube doesn't like these that much, but to me, it's my bit I can do. You know, that this is it. And you know, it's my mom always said, if you can help someone, help them, Tanya. So yeah, my stuff is on hold, my work, my everything, because I believe this is my true work, and I believe the value of this is so much more important. Okay, so I'm going to sign off now. I'm sending you lots and lots of love. Remember them sutras. I will put them on the Facebook group. I'll just link to the Facebook group again there if anything's you know. Sometimes I will fight my demons. Sometimes we just cuddle. Yeah, that's it. You know, cuddle your demons. You know, it's like, yay. So yeah, but remember with this one, you know, to listen. Your soul is really, really wanting to speak to you at this moment in time. You know, please listen to it. Please listen to it, and remember to breathe. Okay, remember to breathe. Okay, so I'm sending you all so much love at this moment, like so much. I'm feeling it. You know what? I'm really feeling love on so many levels. It's yeah, it's really beautiful. So thank you so much, because this is helping me as well in what we give. This is when we receive, when we give. We don't give to receive, but when we give with a pure intention, this is when we get back tenfold. Okay, so I'm sending lots and lots of love. Please join me in the group. Sat now.